Hello, this is Wimberley Hall, room 138, and I'm going to give you a rundown on how the audio-video system works. Up here at the teacher station on the left-hand side next to the monitor is our controller. It's going to control the audio, the video, and the projector. The upper left here is our display power, which is how we're going to power up the projector. I'll simply press this button and hold it in for about a second, and the projector will power up. It does take about a minute for the projector to power up, and we'll know it's ready when the green light stops blinking and is a solid green on the projector. While that's happening, I'll show you how to work the screen. We have an electrical screen in the front of this room, and it's controlled by this little box up in front. I'm simply going to click the down direction until the screen gets into place, and then I'll put it in the neutral setting there. If I wanted to use the whiteboard or raise the screen, simply press it in the up direction, and when it gets to where you want it, put it back in that neutral setting again. Now I'm going to go ahead and log on to the computer here. I'll pull out the keyboard tray, and then I'm just going to follow the directions on the screen. Control-Alt-Delete to begin. A responsible use message pops up. I'll click OK on that. My username will be my UWL 8.4 username, just like the beginning of my UWL email address. The password will be my UWL net ID, and I'll want that third line there to say log on to Eagle. I'll click OK, and that's going to log me onto the computer system. Once I'm logged into the computer, I can show it up on the big screen, and the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to come over to the controller, and on the right-hand side is our source select. I'll select the button with the picture of the PC on it, and in just a second, the PC is going to show up on the screen for us. And then anything I do on the computer is going to show up on the big screen in front of the class. The document camera is located on the right side of the teacher station here. The power is in the front left. I'll go ahead and turn the power on, and the light will turn green. A little indicator light here will flash. Once that light is a solid green, I'll know that the document camera is ready to go. My advanced controls are up here in the front, zoom and focus, and you may want to use those to adjust your picture. Once the document camera is ready to go, I come back over to the controller, and I'm going to hit the button with the little picture of a document camera on it. That's going to send the document camera to the screen, and anything I do underneath the camera is going to show up in front of the class. There's a DVD VCR in this room. It's located here, right underneath the keyboard tray. If you have a VHS tape, put it in on the right-hand side and click the video button. A DVD would go on the left-hand side and hit the DVD button. Then you can use the front panel controls or the remote control up on the desk to control the device. And then you'll want to come up to the controller and hit VCR for a VHS tape or DVD if you're showing a DVD. And then your picture is going to come up on the screen for you. You kind of heard the music disappear there, and that's because I took this volume knob and I turned it all the way to the left to turn the volume down. I would turn it all the way to the right if I wanted to turn it up. The audio and the video do switch together, and that volume knob controls whatever is selected. So if you have PC selected, it's going to control the audio for the PC. DVD, VCR, the same thing, and if you have laptop selected, it's going to change the audio level on whatever you have plugged into the laptop there. Everything you need to connect your laptop is located in the little trap door in the top of the teacher station here, including a power supply down in there, so that you don't have to rely on your battery or run your cable across the floor. You can simply plug right into our desk. There's an audio cable, a video cable, and a network cable. I'll plug the video cable into my video card, and the audio cable into the headphone jack on my laptop computer. And then this is the audio cable that you would use for something like I mentioned before, like an iPod or an MP3 player. Simply plug that into your headphone jack, select laptop on the controller, and then whatever device you have will be able to be sent through our sound system. So now that my laptop is connected, I can come back over to the controller. I can hit the button labeled Portable PC with a little picture of a laptop computer on it. And that's going to send the laptop signal up to the projector. If your laptop does not show up, it's probably because you haven't told your laptop that an external projector is connected. In order to do that, hold down the function key on your Windows keyboard and press the F8 key. On my computer, it brings up a nice little menu where it says I'm in the duplicate mode, so that whatever I'm showing on my computer is going to show up on the big screen. On some other computers, it may scroll through these options automatically, so just tap that F8 key a couple of times until you see your laptop in front of the class. When you're all done with whatever it is you're doing, come back over to the controller, go back to that display power, hold it down for about 1 second, and that's going to power off the projector. And that's very important so that we can save the life of the projector bulb. The last thing I'll mention is that there's a written version of what I've told you on this video here on the desk. And in the upper right-hand corner are the names and phone numbers of the Academic Technology Services staff. If you ever need help during a class or you ever have any questions at all, please give us a call.